Well, officials now confirming that the body of missing heiress Eliza Fletcher has been found in Memphis after she was abducted during an early morning run. Our correspondent Sarah Williamson has details. Of course, this has been a story that so many people have followed because our country has, millions of runners and millions of people go out, especially female. They feel very vulnerable. They're out there by themselves when they're running.
Look, they do. And the majority of people do say that when people get abducted or when people go missing, it's normally somebody that you do know. But this was not the case in this situation.
We should have known what he was going to do, but I'll leave that aside.
Yeah, because this body was found, the body that was found in Memphis had been identified, and it was 34-year-old Eliza Fletcher. She was the woman who was abducted early last week. Now, Eliza was abducted by 38-year-old Abston, and 38-year-old Abston has now been charged with first-degree murder in perpetration of kidnapping. In addition to these kidnapping charges, other charges have been filed when he was appeared in court earlier today. Now, Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy has also said that the suspect was arraigned this morning and will be arraigned tomorrow on new charges as well. Mulroy said that he spoke to Eliza Fletcher's family this morning and they have asked that the public please respect their privacy. Eliza Fletcher's body was found in Tennessee City, roughly 7.5 miles from where the surveillance video showed that she was forced into that SUV early on Friday. The cause of Fletcher's death has still not been announced to the public. Now, court records show that Abston previously served a prison sentence of an aggravated kidnapping more than 20 years ago. And in November 2001, he pled guilty to the charge after kidnapping a local attorney and was released in November 2020. Several other charges, like I mentioned, have been filed against Abston following his arrest, including identity theft and property theft. So there is a series of criminal charges that he has now gone ahead and committed after being let out of prison in 2021. But that was a long time. 19 years he has been locked away, and as we can see, there has been absolutely no rehabilitation to this man.
No, and he has that other list, the other list of things that he's done. And I don't know the system well enough. I'm not a lawyer, but I always get the feeling there are a lot of other things that maybe didn't even make the list. I mean, these are what we're aware of. And what I remember is California at a certain point had a 3 strikes and you're out, where if you committed 3 felonies, you were in jail for the rest of your life or in prison. And go ahead.
I was just going to say, we actually do have a soundbite as well from the police officers earlier on today. They had a press conference. Do we still have that? Anyone in the control room? Let's take a listen.
It was believed the unidentified body could possibly be the remains of kidnapping victim Eliza Fletcher. Further forensic investigation by the MPD traffic unit positively identified the body was, in fact, Eliza Fletcher. This finding marked the culmination of a 4-day intensive investigation incorporating a robust search and rescue effort and the timely arrest of suspect Cleotha Abston.
So, as you can see, they did really work hard to find her body within a timely fashion. It did take them only a couple of days to find her, but the perpetrator was found very, very quickly here.
Well, he got out. And I think that's what a lot of people look at something like this, and with the things that we're aware that he did, you always think, is this somebody that belongs in our society? Is this somebody that shouldn't even be a part of our society? He paid his price to say, yeah, I get that, but it seems like didn't take him long to go back and commit something that ended up with the death of somebody, at least from what it looks like. He's alleged to have done that. So.
2 years, and here we are again.
Exactly. And who knows what he did between that time that maybe he wasn't even caught on. I mean, again, this is all, let it play out, but I think a lot of people get very disturbed by seeing
Just on a final note, when you talk about being disturbed, I went for a run myself. I'm a runner. I went for a run last night around Central Park, and it was dark. And the minute I got to the section where there was no lights, I turned back around and ran in the other direction.
Smartly so. Yeah, it's a shame that we're like that. Thank you, Sarah.
Hey guys, it's Rob Carson. September is historically the worst performing month for the stock market, so you better be ready for it. The Fed continues to aggressively raise rates, and JP Morgan is forecasting another mega rate hike September the 21st. Is that why Jamie Dimon said an economic hurricane is coming our way? Well, gold and silver have remained remarkably stable despite the Fed aggressively raising rates today. The Patriot Gold Group has a special incentive for Newsmax viewers. Huge! Now precious metals investors can enjoy the no-fee for life gold and silver IRA on qualifying rollovers, or enjoy free, discreet, insured shipping on all direct gold and silver purchases. Here's the number, 800-356-4470. Call 800-356-4470 today.